All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing you your Sunday Funday horoscope for Sunday the 27th of June, 2021. Right now it is Saturday night for me, and I was just at a wedding, so I'm a little gussied up over here. We got the moon in the sign of Aquarius. We got the sun in the sign of Cancer. Sun in the sign of Cancer is about compassion. It's about learning our empathy. It's about learning our securities. It's about appreciating our home, showing up for ourselves at home, showing up for the family, for the feminine in our life. It's acknowledging the feminine within the masculine, the anima, the animus, if you will. If you're familiar with those terms, the masculine within the feminine, or the feminine within the masculine. So this is the feminine within the masculine showing up. This is also our mother. This is the relationship with the feminine. So we have the masculine. The sun's kind of a masculine view in astrology, or our ego sense of self showing up in this place of nurturing, care, empathy, compassion, all of these really positive, watery, emotional attributes of self. And the moon is in the sociable sign of Aquarius. It's about the community, the water and the air that allows electricity to flow. It's one of my favorite ways of looking at Aquarius. So it's like this is the mass of people. And it's like technologically we move forward, we advance, and then we lose knowledge and we move forward and advance. I got a couple things for us here. I got a cool story to share with you here in a moment. So we see here around 7 a.m. for whoever's up and kicking it during that time, wherever you're at in the world, we have the moon starting to conjunct Saturn. So Saturn puts a little bit of pressure on the moon early in the morning here. But there's a couple things creating this relief. As the moon puts pressure on, as Saturn puts pressure on the moon. This is pressure on our emotions. Are we showing up enough? Are we being enough to the community? Are we showing up for other people as much as we would like? Or are we too busy, worried about focusing on our problems, our emotions, and our whatever it may be, that we're not showing up enough in the social sector of our lives for other people? This is bringing our nurturing, caring, and empathy to others. And Saturn is saying, look, you have to. You know, there's this there's energy here. It's like when we're sick or when we're ill and we don't want to be around other people. Maybe not sick or ill like a virus or a cold or something like that. But this is like maybe we're depressed, we're sad. And we want to recluse. We want to hide out, this Sun and Cancer energy. And with the moon and Saturn and Aquarius and this conjunction happening where Saturn's like, remember that you're the authority. Remember who you are. Remember what you are. Remember why you came here. Remember all the gifts, the abilities that you have that you offer to other people. And that sometimes when we want to recluse, when, this is saying there are other people in the community that can help bring you out of that funk. There are other people in the community that you can help bring out of their funk by you just being you, by you showing up as your caring, loving self, which is really powerful on this day. As well as this bit of release that we have with these sextiles over here to Chiron and to the South Node, which is about releasing and healing. So, in ways that we want to hide out, ways that we need to show up. This is a wanting to hide out, and this is a needing to show up. Remember, the moon is our emotional need, and Saturn is kind of that father figure. And then we have this, this is like, look, your spouse is in bed, they're ill, bring them some soup. You have the ability. Maybe you're ill yourself, but you got to bring them some soup. And this is like, I have, Venus now freshly in the sign of Leo, Mars in the sign of Leo, both in the 5th house, about our creative self-expression, both love, wants, and desires, passions, and the drive to get those and achieve those passions that we have. So you have a lot of energy, really prosperous, powerful energy motivating and propelling us forward right now. Saying no matter what's going on, how much ever we want to hide out, there is a place where healing is offered in the realm of the public. And to step up, to step out, and to show my face, and to not just be a couch potato on this kind of a day, or to just, oh, it's overcast, I'm gonna just stay in bed all day. This is like, we got stuff to do. And this beautiful grand kite energy is saying, don't, remind yourself that you're the authority here, that you can do whatever you got to do, that you can get up, that you can go, that you have more strength and ability than you think you do. Now by 4 p.m., the moon here is going to create this little trine over here to Mercury, which is home in Gemini, direct out of retrograde motion. So we have our main players, Mars, Venus, Mercury, all moving in forward direction. The majority of the outer planets are all retrograde. And the moon's going to spend the rest of its day in Aquarius. So this last little bit, moon in Aquarius, creating that trine over there to Mercury and Gemini, as this is saying, get out, don't, just be a couch potato. Get out, go find your tribe, go find the things that you connect with within the community, the water and the air that allows electricity to flow. So when we connect, when we get all the right people, the right individuals, and the right buzzing conversations, communication that's flowing, and this is from 4 p.m. throughout, a good chunk of our day here. This is saying, like, if you are seeking, maybe you have a group of friends. Okay, we have this is my group of people here. Well, everything's under change. And I really want to start hanging out with, or I really want to start meeting people that are interested in this part of life. If I want to, I need gym friends, go to the gym. If you want yoga friends, go to yoga class. If you want meditation friends, go to a meditation class. If you want, whatever it is, there's all kinds of groups, and the world is really starting to open back up to where we can utilize these groups, whether it be in person in public, seeing each other, or using technology like this to Zoom meetings and what's the other new one? Clubhouse, something like that. Clubhouse. I haven't been on that one. Either way, so utilizing technology, a very Aquarian trait, to connect and communicate with other people. And this is like, you can still have these friends over here. Maybe some of those friends are changing. That's okay, because we're in a constant state of evolution and expansion to meet new people, to connect to, without the water in the air, the electricity can't flow. So without you being that element in your community or in that social circle, without your input, without your connection, without your creativity, the connection won't flow. So this is, furthering what's happening with this conjunction of Saturn earlier in the day, saying, get out there, make those connections. And whatever it is, if you're looking, even if you're looking for a certain partner, a certain kind of person, whether this business or romance, it's like, go out into that area, those social parts, and see what you meet, see who you meet, the other people that you're going to connect with. A lot of beauty on this Sunday fun day, my friends. Thank you for hanging out with me. As always, it's a pleasure. I love you. I wish you enough, and I'll see you tomorrow.